Good morning, teacher and classmates. Today I will present my final activity. My final activity would be a topical total physical response. Where is it from? TPR stands for Total Physical Response, was created by Dr. James Archer. It is based upon the way that children learn their mother tongue. Parents have language barrier conversation with their children. The parent instructs and the child physically responds to this. The parent says, "Look at mommy," or "Give me the ball," and the child does so. This conversation continues for many months before the child actually starts to speak itself. Even though it can't speak during this time, the child is talking in all of the language, the sound, the pattern. Eventually, when it has decoded enough, the child reproduces the language quite spontaneously. Attempts to mirror this effect in the language classroom. How can I use it in class? In the classroom, teacher plays the role of parent. Start by saying a word, jump, or a phrase, look at the board, and demonstrate in action. The teacher then says a command, the student now does the action. After repeating a few times, it's possible to extend this by asking students to repeat the word as they do the action. When they feel confident with the word or phrase, you can then ask the student to direct each other the whole class. It is more effective if the children were standing in a circle around the teacher, and you can even encourage them to walk around as they do the action. When should use it? The total physical response can be used to teach and practice many things. Vocabulary connected with action, smile, child, headache, rigor, tenses, classroom language, incorrect instruction, stand up, close your right, storytelling. It can be adapted for all kinds of teaching situations. You just need to use your imagination. A few useful narrations. When I use total physical response, first I get student to do the action, then I drill the student correctly, individually, to give them an opportunity to practice making that sounds. They are then ready to give comments to each other. Again, I like to place to organize the student in a circle around me. I say the word and the last person to do the action are out. This person then stands behind me and watches for the student who does the action last. Eventually, there is only one student. She is the winner. You can extend this by playing Simon Says. This time, when you give a command, student should only do it if you say Simon says. At the store, I might say Simon said slice on bread, or Simon said chop on onion, and the student must do the action. However, if I say whisk an egg, the student shouldn't do this. If anyone does the action that Simon doesn't say, said, then they are all and have to watch for the mistakes of the other students. Okay, are there any disadvantages with using total physical response? Students who are not used to such things might find it embarrassing. This can be the case initially, but I have found that if the teacher is prepared to perform the action, the students feel happier about copying. Also, the students are in groups and don't have to perform for the whole class. This pleasure is reserved for the teacher. It is only really suitable for beginner levels. Whilst it is clear that it's far more useful at lower level because the target language line itself to such activity, I have also used it successfully with intermediate and advanced level. You need to adapt the language accordingly. For example, it helped me to teach ways of walking, stomach, tiger, tiptoe, and advanced class and cooking birds, intermediate student with still great. You can teach everything with it, and if you use a lot of it would become repetitive. I completely agree with this, but it can be a successful and fun way of changing the dynamics and pace of a lesson use in conjunction with other methods and techniques. Thanks. Finally, my personal conclusion with a total physical response, these techniques help our students to enhance their capabilities in, in order to get knowledge. And it is very important, this method, because this method helps a lot in our activities, our daily activities, to teach the students different hard, heavy subjects like math, like science, that sometimes this student don't want to learn this kind of of, of subjects, of topics. Total physical response to me is a very good technique in order to get good advantages in our education. Thank you.